Ever found yourself shouldering the blame for situations that were out of your control? It's an all too familiar feeling, isn't it? This is what we call self-blame, a pervasive phenomenon that we often unconsciously engage in. We're quick to point fingers at ourselves, adopting the weight of the world on our shoulders, even when circumstances are beyond our grasp. The repercussions of self-blame are far from trivial. It can spiral into a vortex of negative mental health outcomes, from anxiety and depression to reduced self-esteem. It's a heavy burden to bear, one that can leave deep psychological imprints. But here's a crucial point to remember. Responsibility is not a solitary burden. More often than not, it's a shared entity, spread across multiple shoulders. It's not solely on you, and understanding this can pave the way for healthier self-perceptions and interactions. So let's dive deeper into a specific study that explores the effects of self-blame. A fascinating study conducted by researchers at the University of Michigan offers some intriguing insights. The dedicated team set out to explore the impact of self-blame on mental health, probing the depths of this complex psychological phenomenon. The methodology was as meticulous as it was illuminating. Participants were required to recall and describe a recent event that had caused them significant distress, focusing specifically on their own actions and reactions. They were then asked to rate their feelings of self-blame on a scale from 1 to 10. Their mental health was subsequently assessed using validated psychological measures. The findings were as thought-provoking as they were significant. A clear correlation was found between high levels of self-blame and the presence of depression and anxiety symptoms. Those who rated their self-blame as 8 or above were significantly more likely to exhibit signs of these mental health conditions. Drawing these threads together, the study concluded that self-blame can indeed be a precipitating factor in the onset of depression and anxiety. This isn't to say it's the sole cause, but rather an important piece of the puzzle that can't be ignored. This study underscores the need to understand and address self-blame in a more comprehensive manner. It's clear that how we perceive and respond to our own actions has far-reaching implications for our mental well-being. As we move forward, let's keep in mind that responsibility is shared, and self-blame is not the answer. But it's crucial to remember, responsibility isn't a burden for one to bear alone. In life, we often find ourselves in situations where we are part of a larger system, a team, or a relationship. In these instances, responsibility is shared. It's a collective endeavor, a joint ownership of outcomes, both good and bad. Understanding this shared nature of responsibility can help to alleviate the harmful effects of self-blame. We're all humans after all, prone to both triumphs and mistakes. The weight of blame can be lessened when we acknowledge that we're not alone in our actions. We're part of a bigger picture, influenced by others and the world around us. So how can we practice shared responsibility in our daily lives? Start by acknowledging the roles of others in any situation. Communicate openly, share your thoughts, and seek input. Encourage a culture of shared responsibility in your relationships, at work, and within your community. In the end, it's about understanding that blame is not a solo journey. In this brief exploration, we've unearthed some compelling insights. We've recognized the widespread issue of self-blame and its profound impact on our lives. We've delved into research that highlights the effects of self-blame on our mental health. Most importantly, we've discovered that responsibility is seldom a solitary burden. It's shared, woven into the fabric of our interactions and relationships. Remember, it's not always your fault. Sharing responsibility can be the first step towards healing. That's all for this video. Please help support our channel growth by subscribing and clicking the bell icon to ensure you don't miss any of our new content. Take care and goodbye.